guys, Jonah here, back with a beer review, and yes, I'm absolutely shattered at the moment. I did go out yesterday, went to a special beer release actually, and yeah, I was probably only 2 hours before I had to come home, and yeah, I just went straight to sleep. I'm not functioning at full capacity at the moment. But the beer release I got a special sticker, which is this one. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Turning Point Custard Beers 2025. I conquered the custards. Yeah. So I had yesterday all three different versions of the custard beer, which this year the strong one was in collaboration with Siren Beer. Um, yeah, link up with me on Untapped if you want to see those beers. But yeah, I would say the rhubarb one, which was every year they release a kind of special fruity beer, wasn't that great. The custard, which is the normal beer, was okay, a bit too sweet for me. And then the really strong beer was just an incredible 11% imperial stout, and it was all right. But yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe I just wasn't up for it. But anywho, we're doing this beer today. Um, Belgian Blonde from Tipsy or Herman Brothers. As you can see, it's at 6% Belgian Blonde. I've had something reasonably similar from this brewery in the past, and it's in a silver kind of can, which is a bit crazy because it's difficult to kind of see what it says. Yeah, basically they are an old brewer, Herman Brothers. As I say, Tipsy is the name of their, I think it was their horse. Um, that's why they called it that. The brewery kind of died and then got resurrected not that long ago, in 2010s, I think, by the grandchildren of one of the Herman brothers, Joss Herman. I believe I did read the story a few minutes ago. But anyway, it's a Belgian blonde beer. They do a golden beer as well, but this is not the golden beer version. I suspect that's the one that I've tried before. So essentially, another Belgian beer, which is why I got it. This beer was part of my Easter box. I believe it's still kind of Easter week. Um, and yeah, the Pope has had his funeral earlier on. We were watching that on the TV. These things kind of, are interesting. See what's going on in the world. What have we got? 1.5 fingers, fluffy head. Little bit hazy, but not too bad. And if it focuses, I'm having problems with the focusing. Carbonated, obviously, because it's got that massive head, but not superbly, superbly bubbling away. Nothing to worry about for an explosion, put it that way. Right, boom, boom. Bring that back, bring that over there. And then a cheesy grin, as you well know. I've absolutely no idea what the hops in here are, but I'm sure they're noble hops. And it's that kind of traditional Belgium style, little bit fruity, a little bit spicy, I guess from the yeast. This was part of the nomadic brewing box, and I believe that they're not actually brewing in the same place as they used to, at the brasserie, Herman Brasserie. We're down to a finger's head now. Yeah, it's just that kind of sweet, dare I say banana. It's not as banana-y as I would like, but it's that definite kind of banana style. And we'll see what we get from this at 6%. If you're new to the channel, think about subscribing, all that kind of cool stuff. Cheers and beers. Yeah, there we go. There's that kind of banana-y type ester thing going on. But there's a little bit of kind of citrusy, refreshing stuff from Noble Hop. But there's quite a good level of bitterness to this one. And it finishes a little bit zesty sour, if that means anything. Personally, I like my beers to have that kind of banana thing all the way through. This one starts off sweet, and it's for a 6% beer, it's still reasonably sweet, which is unusual, but maybe for a Belgian beer on target, shall we say. But yeah, it's got that. It's interesting. Up front, you got the sour bitterness from the hops, and then it finishes kind of sour bitter as well, and then the sweetness is in the middle. Yeah, I don't know, not hugely a style that I kind of like. I mean, I like Belgian blondes, but this one, yeah, it's just got that bitter sourness in there, but not in a good way. It's a bit more sour over bitter. It's not crisp enough, if that makes sense. So bitterness up front, like I say, the sourness isn't too bad to start with. Then you get a bit of creaminess, and then it just, yeah, then the sourness comes back. So it's a sour bitter finish. Maybe it's because it's finishing a bit more kind of clove-like from the yeast. So this, I would say, has definitely got some yeast still in there. But it's, yeah, the proper final finish is just a bit weird and sour. Ooh, which is weird. When you've been drinking custard, like my badge says, and then you have something that finishes quite sour. Yeah, don't know. Yeah, I don't think my favourite, to be honest. I don't think. Oh, it does have a. Oh, I can't see. Reading anything off this can is incredibly difficult. Um, but yeah, just a bit. Ooh, in my opinion. Um, I mean, I have had beers like this before, and it is kind of on style. But yeah, for me, yeah, not molded together very well, and yeah, the seamlessness between the flavors isn't there, so it's a bit more kind of sharp, short, sharp, shock, whatever the hell that means. Anyway, I'm going to finish this, leave it as a reasonably short video, or a short video for me anyway, and you guys can get on your way. Cheers and beers, guys. And there she goes.